you may have noticed when you walked in the door tonight, on your right, if you didn't, make sure you see it when you leave. It's a beautiful award presented to Doctors Phil and Frank Parker for creating the Parker Family Technion Multiple Myeloma Research Fund. This award was given to them recently in Washington, D.C. at a conference. The speaker there was Nobel Prize winner, Professor Aaron... Go ahead, Phil.
Chicago.
I knew I was going to go that. Who serves as president of the Israel Cancer Association. He is co-head of the new Technion Integrated Cancer Center in Israel. Technion is probably one of the few institutions in the world that has the ability to bring together independent elements in order to win the battle against cancer. At the end, he truly hopes that we are going to live in a cancer-free world. Let's hear it for that. So Phil believes in giving back in many ways. And as you know, many of you have experienced cancer, either yourself or in your family. And there are a lot of losses, things that you're no longer able to do. So continuing to find meaning and purpose in your life, and giving back and inspiring and mentoring others is what many people turn to. Phil certainly has turned to that, and he's been working for quite a while with Mary Joy, who is our music therapist. And they're going to put a program on for you tonight, hopefully to inspire you and let you know a little bit about the cancer experience and what it's like from the point of view of the person going through it, but also the family. So let's give a warm welcome to Mary Joy and Phil Parker.
Thank you. I think the previous presentation shows that music is something special. And I also want to ask, if it's just a rumor, that DTE is paying for my bills for the month of December. That's what I heard. Humor is good. I'm Phil Parker, and I'm Phil, and I have cancer, as do a lot of you. And people here have relatives, friends, children. How do you deal with cancer when you're told you have cancer? Look, I'm going to talk a few minutes about kind of general things, and then we're going to get into two areas that I think are special, at least they have been for me, for dealing with my cancer. One is humor, and the other is music. And the idea of, there are a lot of ways to respond to having cancer. Denial, grief, depression, anxiety, anger. And I have found that actually my having cancer actually brought me closer to two members of my family. My brother, Dr. Phillip Parker, died of the same multiple myeloma that I have. And he became closer when he helped me to pick and choose a place of treatment for my cancer. He goes to see Dr. Paul Richardson and Dana Farber, and we talked about the importance, this is my own personal view, my brother's personal view, was to go to a place that specializes in cancer at the highest level, and a person who specializes in the cancer that I have and that we have. We both have multiple myeloma. He passed away in 2009, but it did bring me closer to him. And then the second person, my own cancer was diagnosed this 2008, in stem cell transplant. But I'm closer to my son, which is, as I say to people, wasn't part of the plan. I knew my brother had cancer for 10 years before he died, the same cancer I had, and I knew about it after 5 years, but it's brought me closer to my son, who has non-Hodgkin's large B-cell lymphoma. He's being treated at Northwestern in Chicago. And it's the sort of a side effect, you don't expect that that's the way you're going to be closer to your kid. But it has been for me, and it isn't less that way, but I wish I could have done it without having cancer. The question of then having various ways of coping with cancer shows variation, and helping people, as Fran and I have, with the fund, the Technion. And for those of you who don't know what Technion is, it's Israel's MIT, and I'm active in the board there, and helped start to fund a multiple myeloma research foundation with Dr. Chicago, who's a Nobel Prize winner, whom I met and know, and has been again in Washington. And it gives us a purpose in life, which we need after we're diagnosed with cancer. And one of the things that, besides doing that, is humor. I found, at least for me, humorous helps. And when I've had my treatments here, Karmanos, as well as downtown, I keep people laughing and keep myself laughing. One of the things that is important is your financial situation can change when you're diagnosed with cancer. And I just wanted to let you know what I've been through, and letting my wife Fran know. I saw multiple financial consultants, and they said, well, you need a large, loud amount of insurance, life insurance. Cancer, you're going to die sooner than you thought. And so we contacted the life insurance company, and I contacted the life insurance company, and then I got back to my financial advisor, and he said, don't worry about it, Phil. Listen, we're really into it. We got you a lot of insurance. Let me put it this way. Phil, when you go, they go. That's a joke, guys. Tough crowd, okay. I thought that was funny. I don't know if Fran does, but then when I come in for treatment, are we ready? Yeah. For treatment here, Halloween's always been a special day of getting treatment here. And I dressed once. Can we show the first picture? That's me getting treatment. It's my way of, looks just like me. And then the nurse who helped the treatment here, which I think is excellent. That's the next picture. And this is my nurse. And I said to her, I don't know who's crazier. Me for seeing a nurse who dresses like that, or you for dressing like that. In either case, we laughed, and it lightened the load, and it helped save my life and extend my life. But I think humor is important. It's helped me. As has music, and I think, all kidding aside, the DTE people they've shown that there's something special about music and singing. And what I've done is we've rewritten several songs And with Mary and I, applied them to the cancer situation. Some of them we sing, two of us, some of them we just listened. One is a sing-along, there's a video, hopefully it'll keep you all interested, but it shows to me the role that music can play in the treatment of cancer. And these songs were not originally written for cancer. So, hang on here. So there'll be a variation. I think that music is something to get involved with. I think that the more we can get involved with the songs and not just stand away from them, but actually emotionally let ourselves be involved, the better it is for us. Certainly it's better for me, and I think it's better for most people. And music can play an active role. And the first part of what's going on, we're going to talk about, is the relationship between the caretaker, female caretaker, and the male patient. And one of the, somebody answered the doorbell here? One of the songs that I changed a bit somewhat was written by Melissa Manchester, and I heard her sing and present, when it's a story about relationships and how they work in spite of conflict. She said that there's no songs about love or relationships that she's aware of that talk about how do you make it better, how do you keep it? It's like, one night stands or it's love. So this was a song about kind of therapeutic, which suits me, and how the female caretaker gets along with the male patient. And what happened was, after she presented it, she signed her CD, and I told her who I was, and I said, I think that song is better than Prozac. So she comes around the table and hugs me. And as I said before, that an artist, when you understand what they're trying to do, they appreciate it. And so she hugged me, and because it's the only song she knows about. Talks about getting along in a relationship. And we have Mary, who will, there's a picture of Melissa, and there's Mary.
Here I am, talking to the walls again, 'cause you won't let me in. So I'll wait, so damn alive. Pride's a big waste of time. Don't you know nobody wins? If you could bend a little, I would try. So hold on, don't run for that door. Make me careful to me. If you could handle it all, I would try a little. Can't you see that it's the heart of care that heals the cancer a little? If we believe, maybe it'll be better than a dream again. Maybe we could learn to bend. We're all in need of some repair, like water through storms. We'll find our way there. If you could handle it all, I would try a little. Can't you see that it's the heart of care? It heals the cancer a little. If we believe, maybe it'll be better than a dream again. Maybe we could learn to bend if we only learn to bend.
Thank you. It's beautiful. Melissa would be proud. The next part of the relationship that we want to deal with between the patient, male patient, female caretaker, questions that the female caretaker may have for the male patient when cancer starts, all kinds of questions. And what we've done, what I've done is rewrite one of the songs called My Sweet Lady by John Denver, but adapted it for the cancer situation. And we're going to sing it together. So here goes. Lady, are you crying? Do the tears belong to me? Is it my fault? Did you think our time together was all gone? Lady, you've been dreaming. I'm as close as I can be. And I swear to you, our time has just begun. Close your eyes and rest your weary mind. I promise I will stay right here beside you. I wish that you could know how much I need you. Lady, are you happy? Do you feel the way I do? Are there meanings that you've never seen before? Lady, my sweet lady, I just can't believe it's true. And it's like I've never needed you before. Close your eyes. you could know how much I need you. Lady, are you crying? Do the tears belong to me? Is it my fault? Did you think our time together was all gone? Lady, you've been dreaming. I'm as close as I can be. And I swear to you, our time has just begun. Yes, I swear to you, our time has just begun. So that's about the relationship between male patient, female caretaker. Obviously, in the male group, that's what we have mostly. But, the next area that I want to talk about is maintaining some purpose in life, even if you do have cancer. And it's important that we not give up hope for a better situation. One of the most popular songs ever written in the 20th century is Over the Rainbow. And it was in The Wizard of Oz, but the singer that I admire the most, the version that I admire the most, is Eva Marie Cassidy, who died at the age of 33 of malignant melanoma. She made a final appearance before she died, and her rendition, Over the Rainbow, was selected by the BBC of the United Kingdom for their Songs of the Century album in 1999. So it was the version that the BBC thought was the most outstanding. And like I told Mary, she's good, but there's no Eva Cassidy. So I like to just hear Eva Cassidy sing and let it sink in. Think about it. That's part of the value of the music, is to emotionally affect you. And it's different than just talking. Believe me, I've had both. So there's Eva. She died at the age of 33. Some of you may have been familiar with her. Most people are not.
Good.
listener experience. Next is a sing-along. And before, with Celine Dion, The Power of the Dream. She took off 3 years, as you know, singing in 1999 for 3 years because of her husband's throat cancer. And to me, I would like this to be a sing-along. People are interested, sing-along, if not, sing-along anyway. But it helps. She sung it originally to help the Olympic, the U.S. Olympic team perform. And after this, she talked about her husband's cancer and her children, and she took off 3 years. So this is, to me, is kind of like a college fight song. So I'd like everybody to sing, no Green's song, but that's there too. But this is the kind of thing, this kind of song. Most of you should have song sheets. If not,
There's some in the back too.
yeah, there's some in the back, and it's a real inspirational sing-along to achieve, not to give up. And if people need them, maybe raise your hand and we'll sing and we'll start. And to me, this is an upper kind of a song in which you can get into it. So there's Celine and her husband. Well, they took about 3 years. So go ahead. don't you feel like doing? Yeah, you don't want to be helpless, hopeless, no matter what. I don't know if any of you have seen this on television, but the ad for winning the war against cancer from the MD Anderson Cancer Center, University of Texas. There are various versions of it. And I hope this commercial, it's only 1 minute, but it's something that I think every place, Karmanos should have its own version of getting us up to go and fight cancer. So we'll play this, exactly, various versions appear on television. You may or may not have seen it, CNN, and Fox News, this is more of, let's defeat the cancer. Let's defeat the cancer.
What did you take?
You took away my breath sometimes.
You took away my breath. What did you take?
You took my hair. You took my husband, my grandmother.
My dad. You tried to take me.
You tried to take everyone, but I won't let you.
We will stop you with therapies,
With immune cells, genetic testing,
clinical trials,
and cutting-edge research,
with team science and a team approach to actually bring discoveries to patients.
we will stop you.
I treat every single patient just like family, with dignity and compassion, in ways that we would want to be treated ourselves. We're not scared of you anymore. We're not scared of you anymore.
We know you better than you know yourself.
My dad will survive you. I want everyone to survive you.
See, this is a fight. It's a battle.
And we're an army thousands strong.
And cancer,
You're going to lose.
and we are going to win.
Yeah, well, we all have our fights, our battles. But I just thought that was good enough for us to hear it. And, it gives us kind of inner fight against the common enemy that most of us have here in some way. Fighting cancer is what many of us are doing in our own way. John Denver was, I Want to Live. It's a kind of a admiring creation of life. He says even crying with a newborn indicates a desire to live. And this was released in 1977. So what we've done, just for a closing number, is to adapt this to cancer and unite in that fight. So there's John Denver. Okay.
Sorry, just set them up really quick. There are people raised in sorrow on a scorched and cancer plain. There are people raised beneath the golden sun. There are people love the water, people love the sand, and they cry out through the universe, their voices raised as one.
I want to live, I want to grow, I want to see, I want to know, I want to share what I can give, I want to be, I want to live.
For the sickly and the warrior, the husband and his spouse.
I am looking for my family, and all of you are mine. want to share what we can give. We want to be.
We want to live. We want to live. We want to
I just want to take a minute to thank Fran and Phil, who have lived with cancer as a chronic disease for how many years? 7 years.
Plus my brother.
And to still, after all the ongoing treatments, including every week, to still stand up here and have that desire to live and to inspire us all is truly a miracle. Thank you, Phil. I also want to thank Mary Joy. She came to us through a Livestrong grant as a music therapist and is staying on with some help through our Healing Arts Fund. So thank you, Mary, for and I just want to have all the people of our men's group and their significant others or guests tonight stand. All of you stand. The people that have come to our group that are here, and let's give them a round of applause. All of them are here, and let them stand. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Yeah, sure.